Richard Goodall, a modest caretaker at West Vigo Middle School in Terre Haute, Indiana, has labored quietly for 23 years, only 3 blocks from his house. However, his incredible singing skill was meant for a larger stage, and it was his students that urged him to share his gift with the world. Richard became an instant hit after his audition for America's Got Talent, capturing listeners with his remarkable voice. His pupils, who have always respected his generosity and commitment, are now sharing their fondest memories of him. Despite the difficulties he has encountered, Richard's cheerful grin never fades. Join us as we look at what America's Got Talent didn't tell about Richard Goodall. In the most recent season of America's Got Talent, fans encountered Richard Goodall, a humble caretaker from Indiana. He'd never traveled before, and this was his first trip for an audition. He took a nervous step onto the stage to confront the intimidating panel of judges, who included Simon Cowell, Sofia Vergara, Heidi Klum, and Howie Mandel. He was set to sing the legendary Journey song, "Don't Stop Believin'," in front of a live crowd. After admitting his concerns, a flood of solidarity erupted from the crowd, giving him the confidence he needed. He took a deep breath and began singing, leaving the audience startled. His strong voice, full of real passion and great ability, enthralled everyone in the audience. When the final note finished, there was a slight pause before the audience burst into a standing ovation. The judges were equally amazed and stood to praise him. Heidi Klum was particularly affected and pressed the golden buzzer, sending Richard straight to the live shows in a shower of golden confetti. This heartwarming moment was uploaded on YouTube, with fans echoing the judges' feelings. Emotional responses flooded in, with many complimenting Richard's bravery and ability. One viewer was greatly affected, while another commended those who urged him to take that leap of faith. The judgment was clear. Richard Goodall had earned his golden buzzer and touched countless hearts, demonstrating that ambitions are worth pursuing at any age. Richard's America's Got Talent path has been one of endurance and optimism. In 2009, he auditioned for AGT but did not go past the first round in Chicago. He also tried his luck on The Voice, but received a rejection note following a virtual audition. Despite his disappointment, Richard refused to quit up. He said he will audition for AGT again, but with fewer expectations. Little did he realize that this attempt would lead to his golden buzzer moment, allowing him to share his extraordinary gift with the world. Despite his newfound popularity, Richard remains humble. He comes to AGT with no expectations but is prepared to give it his best. Despite his newfound popularity, Richard remains humble. He comes to AGT with no expectations but is prepared to give it his best. He appreciates every opportunity to sing and performs often at his local school when invited. Richard considers himself fortunate to have come this far and does not take anything for granted. While Richard may have just been a household star thanks to AGT, he originally rose to prominence in the summer of 2022 when a video of him playing "Don't Stop Believin'" at an end-of-year school function went viral. Students at his school often heard him sing and recognized his unique skill. Richard was encouraged to audition for AGT again since they believed in his ability. In an interview, Richard stated that the encouragement of his pupils gave him the strength to board an aircraft and chase his aspirations. Aside from his employment as a caretaker, Richard is the main vocalist of the band Manapa. After his school performance went viral, the band received additional booking requests, bringing Richard to new heights of renown. Richard routinely updates his Instagram followers on the band's gigs, with admirers appreciating his voice and stage appearance. Richard has also experienced personal sorrow, as he lost his wife of over 30 years to cancer. In a heartbreaking Instagram post, he revealed the depths of his sadness and how he tried everything he could to rescue her. Despite this unthinkable tragedy, Richard has rediscovered happiness with his fiancée, Angie. During his AGT audition, Richard identified Angie as a source of joy in his life, demonstrating that, despite his difficult history, he is beginning a new chapter of love. Although Richard's golden buzzer moment was a dream come true, the financial demands of competing in AGT, including flights and hotels, were difficult. Seeing his difficulties, the show's organizers paid for his travel fees and put up a GoFundMe campaign, which swiftly garnered over $9,000 from sympathetic fans. With this financial support and popular excitement, Richard's future appears promising, with many admirers ready to hear his voice live. Richard believes that singing is more than simply music. It is about bringing hope. His timeless tunes have the ability to uplift people's spirits, and his purpose is to remind everyone that dreams are always worth pursuing.